Have you ever noticed how one small moment can change your entire mood? One careless word, one angry look, one rude comment, and suddenly your chest feels tight. Your thoughts get loud, and you feel like you've lost control. It happens to all of us, and most of the time, we don't lose because of what happened. We lose because of how we reacted. But here's something many people never realize. The person who controls their reaction controls the moment. The one who stays calm inside wins the battle outside. Today's story will show you how to stay calm in those hard moments. How to keep peace inside, no matter what happens outside. And at the end of this story, I'll share a tiny daily habit, something small, quiet, and powerful, that can help you let go of the emotional weight you've been carrying. Now, let's begin. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by golden fields, lived a young man named Elias. Elias was strong physically, but inside he was always restless. If someone spoke rudely, Elias spoke back twice as harsh. If someone ignored him, he felt angry for hours. If someone criticized him, he repeated their words in his head all night. People thought he had a bad temper. But the truth was, he was exhausted, tired of the heaviness he felt every single day. Elias imagined every hurtful word or action as a small pebble, and without realizing it, he picked up each pebble and put it into an invisible bag on his back. Day by day, week by week, the bag grew heavier. His shoulders dropped. His smile faded. He stopped noticing the beauty around him, the sunrise, the laughter of children, the cool breeze in the evening. One misty morning, Elias decided to leave the village for a while. "Need silence," he whispered to himself. So he started walking up the hill behind his house. The path was quiet. The sky was soft gray. But every step hurt because the invisible bag felt so heavy. After walking for some time, he saw an old woman sitting under a large tree. She was weaving a small basket from dry grass. Her face was peaceful. Her eyes were calm. She looked at Elias and said gently, "You look tired, young man. What are you carrying?" Elias sighed. "I carry every hurtful thing people have said or done to me." The old woman smiled and said, "May I see?" Elias opened his imaginary bag. She pretended to look inside and nodded. Then she picked up a dry leaf from the ground and held it in her palm. "Look," she said. "If someone throws a leaf at you, does it hurt?" "No," Elias said. Then, "Why do you turn their words into stones?" she asked. "The leaf is their action. The stone is your reaction. They throw the leaf. You turn it into a stone and carry it. But they walk away free. You stay behind, bent and tired." Elias stood still. No one had ever explained it like this. The old woman continued, "You cannot stop birds from flying over your head, but you can stop them from building a nest in your hair. Same with hurtful words. You cannot stop people from speaking, but you can stop yourself from holding on." Elias sat down beside her. For the first time in years, his eyes filled with tears. Not from sadness, but from understanding. He closed his eyes and imagined opening his bag. One by one, he let the pebbles fall. Some were old, some were recent. Each time he dropped one, he felt lighter. The old woman whispered, "Leave each stone where it falls. Let the earth hold it. You were never meant to carry what was never yours." When Elias opened his eyes, the sun had risen fully. The village below looked golden, and for the first time in months, he smiled. A real gentle smile. Now, my friend, here is the small daily practice I promised. Every night before you sleep, sit quietly for just 1 minute. Place your hand over your heart. Think of one moment from today that still feels heavy. A rude word, a small insult, a disappointment. Imagine it as a small stone in your hand. Then whisper softly to yourself, "This stone is not mine. I leave it here." Take a deep breath and imagine placing that stone on the ground. Let it stay there. Let it belong to yesterday, not to you. Do this every single night. It will clear your mind, it will lighten your heart, and slowly, gently, you will feel free again. We forget something important sometimes. We cannot choose what others do, but we can always choose what we carry. One calm reaction can save your whole day. One released stone can free your heart. Peace does not come from outside. Peace begins the moment you decide not to pick up the stone. If this story touched you, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs peace, and subscribe for more simple stories that bring strength and calm to your life. Until next time, walk lightly, react wisely, and remember, your reaction is your superpower.